Oh, God.
We're live! Yay!
Hi, live. Hey, stream. How's it going? Welcome to the party, everyone. Back to this session of Galitaia. Before I get started with the recap, first off, this evening we have a very exciting guest player in Jolie at Lita Phoenix on Twitter. She will be playing a character which will be named soon. Yes, your camera is off, BB.
Fantastic.
Does anyone have any exciting announcements? Anything that they'd like to yell about or say very excitingly?
I can wait for this.
Julie, go.
Go ahead. Go.
My commissions are open.
Jolie first.
Yes, Commission
Yes.
Jolie. She's super great.
I have bills that have snuck up on me nasty, and yes, I have commissions that need to be done. It is the pinned tweet at my handle. If anybody is interested, I will
Highly recommended.
Thank you.
Okay.
Everybody's
To
been
point
happy.
out, if I make it through till next Friday, I'm pretty much in the free and clear for like a month of not having to do like a shitload of work every day. Pretty excited.
Exciting.
Fucking report cards!
Snicket, you said you had something to thing?
I do. First off, Commission Jolie. I own 2 bracelets by her, and they are my favorite pieces ever. So, highly recommend. Also, this Saturday is the start of my new campaign.
Yeah.
And I know people are kind of sad that they didn't get in, but I promise this is going to be so much fun to watch. So, feel free to tune in. I'll tweet out when we're going to show, and haha, be ready for the shenanigans, because there will be shenanigans. Otherwise, love you guys!
Join us in Cascana.
Yeah, I was kind of sad I didn't get into her game, but at the same time, it's kind of understandable because I wouldn't be able to play anyway because of my new job. So yay!
Yay! Uh-oh. Well, we lost Mike. Oh well.
Oh.
So we're gonna keep going.
Mike's having issues. So I have a new job, which I will then have money so I can commission Jolie, which you all should do also.
That's some.
Okay. Anyone else have an announcement? Cool. I will go ahead and say mine. I still have stuff on the DMs Guild, including since last time we played, I put up my first race pack for the Fey-touched races. So if you're interested in, things from the Feywild, which you probably are, go check that out.
I'm not.
Bummer. Cool. Anything else from anybody? Going once. Going twice. Sold to me, the man in the black Pokemon shirt. And with that, we'll go ahead and hop into our recap from last week. So, the party is currently inside of Ravenhold Keep after sneaking in through the secret way that Garrick knew. They encountered the ghosts of Garrick's parents in their bedroom, where they informed Garrick and the party that they are trapped there somehow, not sure how. They made their way after talking to them. They asked basically to be freed from their prison, to be released. The party then made their way into the more of the keep itself, going to the front hall, which was empty but completely bright, from no visible source, just light from somewhere, question mark. They then went into one doorway underneath the main stairs in the front hall, which took them to what Garrick knows to be the soldiers' quarters. The walls in the hallway there were completely covered in constantly dripping blood. They entered one room, that which used to belong to Garrick's mentor, Johan Emerson, where they recovered a quiver and a note for Garrick. Then made their way back out and decided to ambush the guard that they found, that they knew was present in the just outside the keep, which they successfully did after defeating the two guards, one woman, one man, both tieflings that were out front, as well as one that ran in from the hallway on the right side, the lower right side of the main room. They were able to. We stopped the session at that point. And so we'll go ahead and kick back up now with the party having just cleaned up these three individuals. And
Okay, so-
looting, I believe.
So I'm stuck up on top of this thing. I'm going to slowly walk my way down the stairs and then over towards the blood hallway. Oh, actually, hold on. Can I loot the guy that I'm standing in front of first?
Make an investigation check for me.
Fantastic. Just gonna rifle the pockets of some poor schmuck and get an 8.
You find a couple silver on him, not a lot in the way of money. He's also got the armor and weapons he's carrying, which is he's actually got studded leather armor on, as well as a longsword and a heavy crossbow.
Does the studded leather look any nicer than the stuff I'm wearing?
What are you wearing right now?
Literally just studded leather.
No, it's if anything, it's a little less nice.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna yell down this, like, come to the top of this and like whisper yell down. Guys, does anybody need like a heavy crossbow? Or like studded leather? Because this guy didn't have literally anything else on him.
Take it off anyway. Leave him naked.
I can't carry that much.
Yeah, but just leave him naked.
I'm not throwing it down the fucking ledge.
You don't have to. Just leave him naked.
I'd rather not.
Wimp.
I'm also gonna, when no one's looking, I'm gonna take 2 of the like super rotten pumpkins out of my bag and just put them beside him
Okay.
and whisper to myself, covering the smell. Good call. And then I'm gonna walk down the stairs and back over towards the blood hallway.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna open the door to the blood hallway. Is it still filled with blood?
Yes, it is. There's still blood leaking down the walls as previous.
Interesting. I'm gonna throw 3 rotten pumpkins in there
Okay.
because I forgot that I still had them, and I would like to get rid of them.
You'll never get rid of the smell.
Oh no, this smell is there forever. You're welcome, Gary. You're fucking
Just
welcome.
so when just so you know, and when this is all over, you're coming back to clean those up.
Bullshit.
Okay.
We'll
Is
pay
anyone
someone.
else? Is anyone else doing anything in here?
I'm
we're
trying
just
to
looking at Warren
recover.
like he's
Can I go
crazy.
loot this guy?
Sure, you can go loot that guy. And then there's
I
also
also just want to rifle their pockets.
this woman who did have the fancy bow.
Dax
Is
farts.
that 5?
Well, I thought
Um,
Derek was gonna go get the fancy bow.
This guy
I said he was
has
going for that.
this guy has no coin on him whatsoever.
Oh,
Just once again same equipment. Studded leather, heavy crossbow, longsword. None of it's like super nice.
studded
It's not
leather a
like
second
really high
time?
quality, but it works.
anybody want like a second crossbow? I'm just gonna like wave it in the air.
I just use a normal crossbow, not a heavy one.
Do you want this one? Like this one's almost as big as your face. Do you want this?
Oh.
I probably
Why
shouldn't.
not? I was gonna say let Jolie be Czar.
I don't think I can.
I would say probably not. No.
Want me to let RP? Because I'm pretty sure he's done it before pretty well.
Is anyone attached? Does anyone want to do it or really not want to do it? Because one of you is going to do it because I'm not gonna.
I'll just do it.
Okay.
He's in roll 20, is he not?
He's not. He's not actually here. No, his computer's dead. He crashes every time he gets to roll 20. He's trying to get on his laptop. Okay.
That sucks.
It is. You said you do it, PB.
Yeah, I'll cover it for it.
Okay. I just gave you access to his sheet.
Ooh. Alright. Good news, bad news. Good news is I have access to it. Bad news is as soon as I open it, it crashes roll 20. Okay, it fixed. We're all good.
I was like, really?
Oh my god. Well, the cleric is cursed.
Briefly, yeah.
It's not Chili, it's Zarn.
It's spreading.
Okay, so
Narn's gonna whisper at Zarn. Zarn, do you want this giant crossbow? And Zarn's gonna whisper back, yeah, I do. Narn's going to give him a heavy crossbow.
And Zarn says, I'll carry all the heavy stuff.
There's also about
Can you get his inventory?
There's also about a dozen crossbow bolts for what it's worth from that person.
Fantastic.
Um,
I'm not telling you where this came from.
Oh, somebody's back.
we have a Mike in roll 20, but he's not in Discord yet. Anyway, we'll continue.
Oh man,
Anyone doing anything else in here?
No, I'm just looking up to see if he can even use it.
No, he can't, and I don't care.
Because I don't think he can.
Like I said, I'd like some healing. I'm currently at 7 HP.
Well, boy, does Zard have something for you. No, I'm gonna wait till he comes back for that. I should probably not use his spell slots without his permission.
Can we? I don't exactly need healing. If like we get the bow, and I can like attune to the bow at the same time as the quiver, maybe.
That's not a terrible idea. We just killed 3 people in the middle of a mansion.
Well, you
At least one of whom
have
came
to
running out
attune
from
to the bow.
another room. I feel like taking a rest is a bad call, as much as I want to. And Zarn pipes up, oh yeah, that's a great idea, Norin!
I love you, Norman.
Chili, are you actually here?
Yes, I
Okay.
have the game on my laptop. I
Uh-huh.
have Discord on my computer because everything else is a black screen. So that's fun.
Yay!
Good lord.
But you're playing.
That
That's
sounds
what counts.
horrible.
Gonna kill everyone, including you, Katie.
So you have
That
to
feels
come
extremely
play, Mike.
unnecessary.
You have to
Katie's
come
just
play
an
out
innocent
here.
bystander.
Okay, so.
Alright, so the good news
what
is
you guys
you
doing?
definitely don't have extra stuff in your inventory. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, Mike. By the way, if you could
Could we
heal,
go loot
if
that
you
other
heal
person?
Garrick, that would be great.
Well, has Garrett gotten his bow yet?
No, he hasn't.
No,
Get it,
Garrick's
Norin's getting impatient.
Garrick's just trying to stand up.
Why are you, did you break your foot or what?
What are you inciting on?
I don't believe Norin.
You have you would
You have a
Zarn
heavy
picked up
crossbow.
a heavy crossbow.
Ah! I
Okay.
knew that was there.
Okay.
Mm. It also says you're welcome.
Okay,
I have
what
name
do you
picks.
need, Garrick?
Healing. I'm at 7 HP.
Well, you can stand at 7 HP. Get up.
Rub some dirt on it.
Don't be such a wuss.
That's what Gax does.
He
All right.
does.
Here's what I can give you. A good old level 1 cure wounds. Woo!
Woo!
You have level.
Yeah, that's all I have left.
I
Oh,
think
okay.
we should probably take a short rest so
Yes,
Garrett
please.
can heal up.
I am down to
But
2
go
level
get
1
your
spells.
damn thing.
Can we just say Alana really loved the bow so much and read it over?
Boom.
Because Norin, you're not getting it.
Alana needs to tell me if she's doing
I
that. if
know,
she's
he's
gonna do
like a
that.
total cheater.
Yep,
You watch him.
you're a klepto,
Oh, shit.
Sticky
Norin.
fingers.
I am a collector. Stick it actually there.
You don't even need a bow.
Is someone going to try to loot this person or not? Somebody do it.
Okay,
someone's
Snicket's
gonna
going
do it.
to, but I'm assuming she's not here at the moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's the one who
Or she's talking and forgot to hit her push to talk button,
wanted to get it.
which is like a 50-50 shot.
Well, I'll go get the damn thing.
Yeah, fuck it. You come up here. You're probably better at this than I am. Actually, wait. Can we both just look together?
Yeah, we could fight over it.
No, I'm just gonna help her find it with the intention of eventually giving it to Garrett.
Okay, Bree, go ahead and
Not
roll
right away, but
investigation.
eventually.
Bree, roll
Yeah, I might
investigation
need
with
that
advantage,
because-
please.
I really roll crappy, so investigation. Oh, I rolled not bad.
Okay. On this person, you find the bow that I described previously. It's a long bow. Seems to be pretty well crafted, and around the bow itself is metal chain basically that wraps around the entire distance, leaving a solid sort of space in the center for grip, but otherwise just metal chain wrapped all the way around the bow. There is also a short sword, studded leather armor, and about 25 arrows.
Well, I'll take the bow and the arrows and leave the other stuff.
Okay.
And then I will.
You also find about 20 gold.
You said you left everything else behind!
No,
By
she
the
would
way-
she would have picked that up too because it didn't tell her.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I'm taking
I
the
know, I
gold,
know.
and I'm going to give Norin a dirty luck. It was 25, you said?
25 arrows, about 20 gold.
20 gold, okay. And I will come and give the arrows and the bow to Garrick.
As she walks away, I'm gonna make her hat really cold.
You know what?
Really clean?
Cold. You can
Oh.
chill or warm 1 cubic meter of 1 cubic foot of non-living material.
Your hat suddenly
It is your hat.
very cold, Bree.
My hat is imaginary. Oh, no, I've got a blue beret, don't I?
You do! Fucking welcome!
It actually is
Do
imaginary.
you want to wear the beret?
I have a
Right,
real
right,
blue
so
beret and an imaginary.
When I get the bow, we start a short rest because I want to attune to these things, and I
You
need
guys are
help.
short resting.
I think we should
Should we
maybe
check
like
and
move
make sure there isn't
somewhere
people
else.
nearby ready to murder us? I
We
feel
could
like
go
waiting
short
20
rest in the
minutes,
blood
like just
hole.
chilled out for 20 minutes is gonna just lead to a bunch of other guards that we haven't killed yet.
Well, if it helps, I haven't taken much damage, so I can do watch.
I mean, I can do the same, but still.
Although I have no spells.
Like, it's a 20-minute thing.
Yeah, no, but you're not going to get your spells unless you go for long.
The long rest. I know. I regret nothing.
Well,
Yeah,
I want
I
to
made my
do
choices.
a short rest. And I
Can
feel
we at
like
least
it's
go
needed
check out the
because-
hallway that guy came first and make sure there isn't going to be
Well, no,
like,
because if we go there, it
we're
could
going to
start
chill
a
out
battle.
for 5 minutes. Let's just
We could
open the
find
door
something
and let,
down
like, the sneakiest person in the group, that being Alana,
Clearly
go in and
that's
check it
missed.
out first.
Seediest.
Sneakiest.
Or, I thought you said seediest.
No, that's Garrick.
Sneakiest, huh?
No,
I got this.
knowing the castle, he's gonna. Actually, Garrick is going to walk back into Johan's room.
The blood hallway.
Yeah, well,
And
you
sit-
know there's nobody down there.
Bypass the blood hallway and the rotten pumpkins and
Mhm.
clean off a spot on Johan's bed and sit on there.
Okay, and you're just going to short rest there?
Yeah.
Okay. So Garrick is currently resting in the hallway in Johan's room.
I really want to check.
What is
this-
everyone else doing during this?
I
is
really
everyone
want
else
to
gonna
check
take a
this
short
other
rest?
hallway.
Okay, are you going to go open the door?
Ooh, nice.
No, apparently we're just short resting. Gax is opening the door. Norin's backing up Gax.
Well, I'll come down here with you guys.
Okay. As you guys open the door,
Very
You see-
quietly.
yes, you quietly open the door. You see a
That works.
hallway,
Ooh.
about 15 feet wide or so, well lit, with 3 doors on the right and 1 door at the end.
Is it bleeding?
No, seems to be mundane hallway. This one, like I said, like the main hall, is also bare, lit from no discernible source.
Alright, I'm gonna walk back over to where Garrick is. They're like, okay, so we open the door, and there's 3 doors on the right and a door at the end. What do those lead to? At this point, Norton is also fully aware that he doesn't have to like whisper talk anymore, but it's
I don't know
tactical.
that. There could be people down there for all we know.
He's doing it because it's tactical.
Garrick knows that the one door on the end goes to a kitchen, and the 3 doors on the right are servants' quarters, or at least were in his time.
Like servants' bedrooms.
Basically, yeah.
Okay. Then we might be okay.
Also, during the short rest, I'm
Is there
seeing if I need to attune to the quiver or the bow. Just kind of like looking over.
Actually need to attune to both of them. And I will give you access to both of those items right now.
Is there any sound coming from the hallway we're looking into?
Roll a perception check for me.
I swear to God, if the hallway's breathing.
You're not. You didn't. Did you follow them,
Swear
John?
to God.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you can also roll perception.
Hit dicing. So that was a really good check for me.
0.
Gax sees and or hears shit.
I
I
fart.
love that you have a -1 to wisdom. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
The other 2 of you guys are just like, that sure is an empty hallway. Norin, you
Fuck sakes.
stand there for a while and don't hear anything, and then very briefly hear what you think is the rattling of chains in one of the doors on the right.
Like solid doors, or can you see through keyholes.
They're solid doors. You can't really make out what sort of locking mechanism they have just peeking into the hallway.
Alright, I'm gonna step back out. Alright, guys, so there's possibly a ghost, possibly a prisoner, most likely some form of horrifying banshee. So let's leave that door alone and not touch it.
No, I think we should touch it.
That's a terrible idea.
Which door was this?
You said the middle one?
It's one of the ones on the right. You couldn't really make out which.
Okay. I
If
wouldn't
it's a
mind actually
prisoner, we
taking.
want to let them out.
Maybe we don't.
And if it's a ghost, it might be nice ghosts like the other ghosts. They were pretty nice, playing chess and all that.
What about the time that the ghost literally killed me? Or almost killed me?
I don't
That time it
remember
may be
that.
like 20 years older.
No, I don't remember that at all.
I don't trust you. I don't trust your
I
judgment.
think you're making
You were the
that
one who
up.
tried to fucking grab it. Alright, I'm gonna. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I wanted to take 5 before we did this.
Nope. It's happening.
Alright, I draw my sword.
Alright, hold on.
I re-pull respite out of nowhere.
So who's in there? It's currently Norin, Gax, and Garrick, right?
Norn is
I'm there
specifically
too.
halfway down the hallway to the back.
Okay, so it's the 4 of you. Is Alana in there too at this point, probably? It's fine. You're just knocking doors down in Garrick's ancestral home without Garrick. This is fine.
I'm not asking questions.
He
If he
needed
wanted
a
me
nap.
to not loot his ancestral home, he probably should have come with me.
This is true. He
By
knows
the way,
he brought it.
as we're walking down the hallway, I'm looking for like valuable sconces.
Any sconces that you see are pretty standard and not terribly valuable appearing.
Alright guys, do me a favor. This is clearly a haunted house. Everybody keep an eye on the sconces in case we get pull any of them and open a secret door that's going to lead to a slide to the Mad Alchemist basement.
Okay.
What you need to do, Norin, is watch out for photos with pictures with moving eyes.
I have already been doing that.
There aren't any pictures in here.
There has not been one yet, and I am waiting for it because I want to poke a fucking painting in the eyes.
Hold on. Give me just a second. First things first.
It starts with
Zorn,
roll
kick the door
initiative.
down.
We're closing
Or
the door
attempt to
back.
kick the door down. I would like you to make a strength check for me, Zorn.
Yes.
Garrick, I'm putting your token in here just so you can see
They're
things.
almost 20s.
Okay. If I didn't have to keep track of arrows
You have a-
before, I have to keep track of arrows now.
Huh?
You've made things a little more complicated with keeping track of
No.
arrows.
You don't have to keep track of arrows anymore. That's the point.
Well, I do, but I don't because the basis of the quiver is only the ones that are in that specific one. So I have to keep it. I have to remember like how many I put in there and stuff like that.
Right.
Just put
But
all
they
of them.
always come back, so you have unlimited arrows now.
Aw.
They bounce back immediately.
Yeah.
No.
You have a quiver of
Well, pretty
returning.
much,
So you only really need one arrow. So we'll take the rest off of you
Yeah, I will sell all of
and
those.
sell them.
We're gonna sell all of them. Yeah.
Okay. So, Zarn, you rolled a strength check. You sort of lift an armored shoe, an armored foot, and kick at this first door here. You manage to kick it open, leaving a bit of wood still attached to the locking mechanism on the side as it swings open on the hinges with a sort of crashing noise. You look inside this room. The light does not extend into it from the hallway. It's still fairly dark in there, though it's not like the other one where it was like just a sheer cutoff.
Because I have dark vision.
Yeah. You can see inside a little ways from the light in the hallway. It appears to be a completely empty room. Nothing in it, totally cleaned out.
Even after I cast light?
You can roll perception for me.
Alright. Good, I'm better at that.
Yeah, there's nothing else in here. This is a blank, empty room. In fact, the floors in here have a fairly, not super thick, but thickish layer of dust. Yeah.
Are you sure where this is where the sound came from, Lauren?
I said it was one of these doors.
Oh, we'll kick in the next one then. Nobody came running and killed us. So.
We just knock.
I look at Gax and I
Sorry.
point to the next door and I say,
Jolie, by the way, you hear voices that you're not familiar with, and a door being kicked in.
Oh no!
Are you kicking the next one there?
Bonk! Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Is this Gax?
He's kicking
the
from
next one?
fairly low. Yes.
Okay, so Gax, you sort of step back and attempt to bum rush the store, and you bounce right off of it, and your head hurts a little bit.
Good try, Gax.
That door was slightly more solid than you thought. And
How high
I
is
think
the
maybe You might
ceiling?
have run into the stone on accident.
How high is the ceiling?
8 or 9 feet, maybe 10. No, sorry, that's a lie. The ceiling in here is 20 feet tall.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I jump up the wall, jump off the wall, jump off the ceiling, then on the ground.
It's very exciting. So you now have
Pinball!
2 unopened doors on the right, as well as another one at the end of the hallway.
I'm just gonna try the door to see if it opens on its own.
Bree,
When he runs into that,
hold on, Bree.
Okay.
You sort of reach out and test the door. This one, the second one, is not locked and it swings open.
You opened it, Gax, and I'll open up the door.
This one, also as you look in, appears to be a completely empty room. Similar to the first one, thin layer of dust on the ground, totally bare of any furnishings or sense of presence.
Zarn pointed the Gax at the door, so the Gax went at the door.
wall
And
sconces.
you did a good job, Gax.
There are no wall sconces in this room that you can
Damn
see.
it! Alright, then
Can
I just, like,
zero walls?
take a second and listen to see if anything is reacting besides the rattle chains.
You're just gonna sit there and listen for a sec?
I'm just gonna take a second and listen to the other door that we know doesn't have something behind it. So
And then I kick it in.
just jumped way past this one. I want to just go to this one and listen at that door for like a second before he kicks a fucking door in behind me.
Roll perception for me.
Here I come.
Not that one. You kicked the other one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that's the one that has the person in it, maybe. Or ghost.
You
Or
listen
banshee.
through that doorway. You don't hear anything.
Alright, it's good. It's good.
I kind of want to kick right next to Norin's head.
Do it.
That's not the door we're opening! We're opening the other door first. God damn it.
Jax, what door are you trying to swing at? The one that Norn's standing next to at the moment?
He's right in front of it, so I'm going right through Norin and through the door.
Boom! Norn, make a dexterity check for me, please.
I'm going through this fucking door.
You hear the sound of goblin footsteps, and you manage to slide out of the way just in time as a small green wrecking ball comes flying past you, smashing into this door, which was open, no lock. It sort of goes smashing open sideways, and Gak sort of barrels into this dark room. It's a big room as far as you can see right now.
Alright, well, they're battling with the other door. Can I just, sit in the corner there and rest for a few minutes?
Sure.
I don't want to blow his
Dax,
dice or anything.
you're in the room now. Are you doing anything? And what are you doing with the door you're in front of?
I'm gonna bash. Well, let me check it first. Let me just check, see if it opens.
This one appears locked.
Okay, shield bash.
Roll a strength check for me.
Come on. Hey! I fonz my way in.
Okay.
I'm sure Alana has lockpick.
I kind of want this to be like in Sherlock Holmes when he's trying to open it and then Watson just kicks it open instead.
So you take your shield and you slam into it, and the door flies open, releasing some light into this room. Hold on, let me reveal it. Inside the room, it is a blank, empty room with one exception. Standing in the far corner, sort of hunched over, attempting to stand up straight, but not quite able to due to the chains on her wrists and ankles, all connected together, is a slight tiefling woman, very pale skin, with what appear to be blood red splotches on her face, wearing just simple plain clothes. Go ahead and keep describing yourself there, Jolie.
Another guard! Killer!
This is exactly what Norin's expecting.
Basically,
fucking check.
she's
Fucking guard.
bone white. Looks like blood spray across her face. Deep red hair. She is backed up into the corner, kind of huddled over, hands chained with the third chain to her ankles. Just not really sure what to expect.
Yes, as you see a blue water genasi clad in full plate armor, bearing a shield, suddenly bust in. You have definitely never seen this person before.
Hi!
Oh, hey,
Trying
you found a
new
fucking guard.
tactic.
Fucking surprising.
My name is Zarn Puretide. I'm here to rescue you.
For tieflings.
Hey!
Short for a cleric.
I am in a committed relationship, guys. Okay.
Trying a new tactic, are we?
Need any help?
Why are you offering to help the guard?
She's just gonna look down at the chains and look back up at you like, really?
I'll take that as a yes. I poke my head back out. Guys, found one.
Oh, you found a guard. Fucking
No,
surprising.
no.
Quads, let me know when the short rest ends.
I was
So
just
Find
about to
another
say,
girlfriend.
At this point, short rest is pretty much up.
Okay.
I'm just
Alana.
convinced that
Back farther into the corner the closer you get.
So
I'm just convinced that Zarn's down there talking to himself.
it's okay. It's okay. Not gonna hurt you.
That's it, Alana. If you're going to pick locks on chains, can you keep the chains?
That's
Yeah.
what they all
So
say.
I have a theory that might require both those and some whips.
I drop my shield and my hammer, and I kind of have my hands up like, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to let you out. You just need to let my friend look at your locks. Okay?
Hi.
This is my friend.
Oh.
She's my best friend.
Hey! I heard that!
Second best friend.
From another room. Jack's ears perk up.
Second best friend.
Hold up the things, not taking her eyes off the two of you.
I keep my hands where she can see them, so I'm like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
I'm just going to pick the lock so we can get the chains off of you. Is that okay?
Sounds good to me.
Okay, I will take care of this for you, darling. Don't worry, I got you. Calvary's here, love.
God damn it.
Calvary.
That's 2 Overwatch references.
That's with how would you like me to pick? Sleight of hand?
Yeah, just dexterity. And
How would you like to
proficiency.
pick this?
Yeah.
Question
Assuming you didn't
was-
take expertise in these tools.
No, I didn't, but you've
Okay.
been having me roll sleight of hand, so I thought I would
Yeah, it's
ask.
the same shit. That's why. Yeah.
Okay, so that would be a 25.
Yeah, you are able, without hardly any difficulty, this is like cutting a knife through butter, man, able to unlock all the manacles on her wrists and ankles. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me real quick, Alana.
Oh, good. She. I forgot. I was playing Azalin, so I'm like, oh, that's gonna be shitty. I'm like, oh wait, no, wrong character. That's a 21.
21. As you do so, and you sort of lean in close to get these off, you see on her arms and legs, under the wrist, under the manacles, and also further up the limbs, a series of scars. Small cuts.
Does Garrett recognize her? Or no?
No, Garrick does not recognize this individual.
Okay.
That was the sound of my heart breaking into a million pieces. You're free now. Pull the chains away.
About time. Oh, this has been on so long now. I was almost getting used to them.
What is she wearing? Like, do you have like
Doran, I think
ratty
they freed a
clothes?
vampire.
I am staying in the exact same spot, which is like sword in front of me, crouched
She's-
in the corner.
Jolie's character is wearing like sort of ratty, just sort of like very basic, like shift and pants. Like
I take off my duster and I give it to her, let her wear it if she wants it.
I fucking forgot you had that.
Oh yeah.
it's how tall
tall
is
is
Zarn? Yeah.
Zarn is, I gotta double check. He's 6'2".
Oh my god.
So that's what, a foot and 2 taller than you?
I'm checking that actually.
It'll be like a wedding train. Just let it drag on the back.
Oh no,
Basically.
sorry. She's one of my taller characters.
Oh, is she?
She's 5'8".
Okay. So it's still a bit long,
It's
but
not
not
that much
horrifically so.
She's 5'1".
Okay. So you put on his sort of brown duster. The sleeves sort of extend a little bit, like down your hands, not quite to your fingertips. The bottom of it trails on the ground a little bit, but
Roll them up.
yeah. Okay.
Now,
Garrick shows
has
up
anyone
at this
seen a
point.
pair of knives around here?
No, but I have like a bunch of spares if you want them.
You're not even in there.
I can hear through the wall. The door's open.
I heard the best
not
friend
moving, but I'm
comment
staying
from 2 rooms
perfectly
away.
I looked in there.
While also remembering that I
Vampires
still have a
are like super
shitload of
white,
daggers on
right,
me.
Doran?
What's it?
They will do in
I
a
said
pinch.
vampires. They're like really pale, right?
I mean, they are.
Yeah. I think
Did
she's
you
a
check her
vampire.
neck? Does it have like 2 little red spots?
I think she's a vampire.
How does she feel about?
She
How do
could
you
be a
feel
nice
about
vampire.
garlic?
I think some vampires are nice.
Delicious. You got me.
Okay, so she's a fan of garlic. That's good. But let's wait.
How long have you been
Is that
here?
vampires that hated garlic, or am I thinking of like Watoa again?
No, and there's more important things than garlic right now.
Hold up,
We can
fuck up.
we can
There
talk
is
food
nothing
shop
more important
later.
than garlic.
I'm checking that actually.
What are you checking now?
She hates garlic.
Asking how long I've been here.
Yes.
I'm not exactly sure. A few weeks at least. 3, 4, 5. I don't know. Tell time.
Were you a guard here and they just kind of turned on you, or did they capture you somewhere, or what?
God, no. Temple.
Oh.
They, captured is a word, yes. Tricked, coerced, grabbed me.
Knocked you in the back of the head and threw you in a cell.
Something like that, yes.
Eh.
Did they feast upon your blood?
No, they really didn't want to break my skin.
No, Bree, you're not. That's not vampires. You're thinking of Yakwalt again.
I don't know. There's weird things in this house.
Well, we haven't found blades anywhere, but for the
I have
time
like
being,
a bunch of these.
he takes out the Drax blades, kind of flicks them, like turns them in his hand, and Pommel first hands them to her.
Okay, you get a pair of very nice blades, very well crafted. These blades they're a pair of daggers with +1 to attack and damage, but they're not magic weapons.
Thank you. They're not mine, but they will do in a pinch. This is going to be very strange.
Hey, do you want a hat?
Just go.
Darling, have you noticed me? Hats are not really my thing.
No, I'm around the corner. I haven't moved. He's just yelling at
I
nothing.
think once you see me, that question will be answered.
She has, for those looking at her, 3 horns. You gather hats won't really work.
I have 5 hats. I'm just saying.
1 hat per horn.
Exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
So you can sew them together into a special hat. You can make little holes in the top so that they went over the horn.
Now, if I may ask, what in the hell are you lot doing here?
You know, I ask myself that question every day.
It's kind of a long story.
We were hanging out with his ghost dad.
And his ghost mom.
Ghost dad.
Ghost dad.
Long story short, this used to be my house, taken over by the Whitcombs. I'm here to take it back.
Gotcha. Rose-in-law, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
You didn't work for my parents, did you?
Oh, no. No, I came here way after that.
Okay. Well, I can assure you, when this is all finished, you are free to do what... Well, I mean, you're free to do what you want now. We're not going to hold you captive, but, I mean...
So now that I have these, she's going to flip the daggers a little bit. Good luck stopping me.
I don't plan to. And he actually takes a step away from the door. You are free to go. Or whatever you wish to do.
It would be kind of awful of me to leave right away after you've taken the trouble to get me out of those things. And she's going to kick the chains on the ground.
Gax, what are you doing?
Okay, somebody bring me those.
At the very least, I don't know how to get the
I
hell
was
out of
in
here.
that other room, I guess, just looking around.
Okay. So it's a big empty room. You can see here there are like shelves and things built into the walls in this area. Near the back of this room, much like the back of Garrick's parents' room, appears to be the mountain wall itself, rather than stonework. You also see on the floor of this room in the back corner a set of runes of some sort set in a circular pattern on the floor.
Any wall sconces for Norin?
You do see a couple wall sconces, but they're pretty mundane. Nothing fancy.
I shout out, "Wall sconces!" and point in the room.
I'm going to
Turn
pull on
around.
all of them.
Norn, as you walk in and start pulling wall sconces down, suddenly, over by these sigils, there's a noise as a small sort of tear opens into a sort of set of purple magic, and 3 individuals step out. 3 tiefling
Put the
individuals
sconce
varying
back.
colors. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Way to go, Norin.
Wow.
You did.
I'll take a 20.
For what it's worth, you don't
Oops.
gather that it had anything to do with the sconce itself.
No, this was 100%.
For the sake of clarity.
That was the wrong button.
Pretty
I
sure it
will
was
take
Norin.
Secondary for the sake of clarity thing. Did you see the whisper I just saying?
So you,
My
No,
15
you did
was
not.
higher.
Okay.
you know
Okay.
how
Take
I
one.
said
You
know how I said I would take a
No.
20?
Yeah.
Guess what I just got?
I hate it when that yellow
Is it
box
a natural
opens up
one?
And you know it's a 1
No, it's a 20.
That's a natural 20?
No, just 17 plus 3.
Cool.
Alright, how would you like me to do this? Do you want me to roll in game and then adjust
Your
it?
call.
Or...
It's up to you.
I roll my own dice, so to snick it. Except for initiative, I guess.
2 is your initiative roll.
Yes, not last.
Two. No, God, no.
Oh, ouch. That's kind of even worse, snick it.
Oh, you got me on it twice now.
Oh, 10.
Crap.
Okay, no, it's fine. There we go. Womp. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait.
I was getting a drink of water. What did I miss?
Right, Jack gets the higher one.
Initiative.
I rolled initiative, but I didn't see what happened that triggered it.
We opened the door.
Let me zoom
I
in.
You
pulled
see
out
the
wall
other room where the
sconces,
spell
and then
seal is?
suddenly-
Tieflings,
Room.
poof.
Yeah. There are more
It wasn't
tieflings.
really anything Norin did.
Oh,
They
gotcha,
were
okay.
anyway.
Nor just happens to be one of 2 people actually in this room.
Yeah, Gax is also technically in the room as well. In there somewhere.
Against creatures that haven't yet acted.
The individuals pop out of the door, and immediately, the two of them pull swords, and one of them, in sort of robes, pulls out what appears to be sort of like a wand.
Oh boy.
Just
Mage.
so you know, quads, or actually asking, do I get one of the boons?
Yes, you may
From-
take one of them as you choose.
Okay, I'll take Genie's Grace.
Okay.
I'm
Just
marking
remember
that.
and remind me what it does.
Alright.
That's your responsibility.
Yep. I copied it from the thing you gave me.
Okay.
Spoilers, these freaking things are awesome.
Spoiler.
Just saying. Spoilers.
Garrick, you'll go ahead and go first.
Yeah. Do I hear anything?
You
You're
hear,
gonna hear Nora going, fuck, 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 fuck.
yeah, that is about what you hear.
Okay.
Pretty sure you'll hear Gax first.
Yeah, probably both.
So I know something's there.
Nora's equivalent to Jenga.
You gather that there's some sort of commotion happening. You're not sure what specifically.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Then I walk in and go, "Oh shit, people!"
Sounds about right.
I'm going all out because I want to test these things. So
Okay.
I'm gonna hunter's mark this guy.
Which one? I'm sorry, ping that again. Okay, gotcha.
Let me actually, can I? That's a first level spell. How many spell slots do I have left? I can. Okay, we're fine. I'm getting low on spell slots. So we got the hunter's mark. Pow. And pow.
Oh yeah,
And
it's so awful to
then-
run low on spell slots. I wonder how that feels.
No, you're a warlock.
I know,
And
right?
then
your pain. Nora.
Because they haven't acted yet,
Right.
I get advantage. Crit fish, nope. That's a 25 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah, 25 will do it.
And then that's 8, 14 damage.
What type?
I'm gonna say 3 normal, 5 lightning.
You guys see Garrick pull an arrow out and draw it on his fancy new chain bow. You do see that he's wearing for those of you who are paying attention, he's wearing a fancy new quiver on his back, the one that he found, leather with the set of sort of runes written down the side. He pulls an arrow back and fires it, and as it hits its target, there's a small jolt of electricity that blasts through them.
And then...
So you said how much damage total was that?
14, with
14.
5 being lightning.
Okay, cool.
And then... because I can attack the other guy too, and have advantage on it, because he hasn't gone yet. Or I could just hit the same guy and get a plus D8 to it. I'll hit the same guy.
Okay.
Just won't get advantage. 15?
That hits.
Okay. And then... Oh shit, actually. I never rolled a D8 for the first guy.
What's a D8 for?
Normal damage
All right,
for the
bow.
arrow. So
Yeah.
it would have been... Actually, it would have been more. It would have been 11...
Hold on.
17.
How are you
'Cause
doing
I
that
get-
much on one weapon? Hold on.
I get 2d6 because I get Hunter's Mark,
Uh-huh.
but then I also get the bonus 2 Hunter's Mark, which is the additional 1d6.
Yes, that's correct. Okay, so you just rolled the 2 Hunter's Mark dice and not the actual weapon dice last time.
Correct.
Plus your dex mod. Okay, I gotcha.
So
Sneak attack?
He doesn't get sneak attack.
nobody's
He doesn't
there.
he has no reason to.
Although I do have advantage
He has advantage, so he would get sneak attack.
Why do you have advantage?
They haven't gone
because
yet.
they haven't acted yet.
That doesn't give you advantage.
Yes, it does.
Ranger. Yes, it does.
Ranger.
Oh, that's the
New
new
ranger
thing.
rules.
Then yes, you would get sneak attack. I forgot about the new ranger thing.
Hot damn, this guy's getting fucked up. Okay, so it's
So the first one.
11 plus 4, no, so 11, 14, 19 plus another d6, which is another 3, so that's 22.
22 total.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of damage. He doesn't look happy. And now roll your second attack on him, which you already rolled and hit him with. So roll
I
damage
already
for
hit
it.
him with, yeah. Which is another 10 damage.
And then 10 total damage. Okay. And are you including the ranger thing that gives you extra damage when someone's already taken damage? That's the one you have, right?
Another 5.
All right. That guy takes 2 arrows to the throat. He's not dead, but he's gargling. He's not a happy man. Anything else in your turn, Garrick?
Nope.
Okay. That makes it Gax's turn. Okie
Oh, boy.
dokie. That was the one in front, yes.
Yep.
So you begin to dribble a bit of foam out the side of your mouth. What you doing?
How do I clear? Right clicking clear.
I don't know.
Apparently.
That's always been very confusing for me. I can't make it work.
I think right clicking cleared it. So I moved 10 feet and then I jump straight at him.
Okay, which one are you swinging at?
Oh, we'll start with the wizard type person.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
with
an
the
attack
wand.
for me. Okay.
14.
That will not hit. It looks like it's going to, and then it sort of hits what appears to be sort of a shimmering barrier just outside of her form.
And natural
That will
one.
also not hit. Is that one she just manages to sidestep? Then you slam it into the ground and pull it back out. Is that your turn?
And that's it.
Okay. That makes it their turn. So the caster is going to cast. Let's see here. Caster is going to go ahead and start casting a spell. I need Gax to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please. Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh my god. Another one of Gak's famous rolls.
Well, it wasn't 2 1s.
No, no, it
Only
wasn't.
Gax. I think only Gax has rolled double natural 20s.
Gax, you
Also
see
rolled
her
double
casting
natural
something,
one.
and you sense
So-
just preternaturally with your honed barbarian instincts something encroaching, and you leap to the side as
Now I
two
jumped straight up.
halves- Yeah, you're right. You jump straight up as 2 halves of a ball of energy snap together where you were, and then fizzle away as nothing is inside of it.
And then he
You land
lands
back on the
hero
ground
style
underneath it.
3-point stance.
Yeah, basically.
With like
Superhero
his
landing.
axe behind his head like that.
That's true. The 2 other guys, well, the caster is going to curse briefly and step back a little ways in response to that.
Yay.
If you'd like to take a reaction there.
18.
That will hit, slicing through the shimmering magical armor, doing a bit of damage. Okay. And then the other 2 are each going to draw swords and swing at you.
Wait, you said they already drew swords.
Sorry, they're going to swing their swords, not draw swords.
I might not have charged them if they weren't armed.
Poor verbing. That's a 16 to hit from one,
Miss.
and a 23 to hit from the other.
That'll hit.
Okay. That will deal a total of 9 slashing damage to you. Have to 5 or 4.
What is 4? Okay.
That will end their turn for all the good that does. Grace, you're up.
All right. So, I'm gonna try to get in there first.
Yeah, you definitely hear the sounds of combat at this point.
Yeah. There, and I believe I can get to there.
I'll say hello as she goes by.
5. Yeah, you could get there.
Do I recognize any of them?
You think you might have glimpsed 1 or 2 of them, but you haven't had any specific conversation. Just you might have glimpsed them sort of, maybe they were guarding your room at one point, but yeah. No one you've spoken to.
The one in front looks injured, and the other two.
Yeah, the one who's moved back looks slightly injured, but mostly fine. The one in front is very injured.
And she was still hit, considering. All right, then. I'm going to take one of these very strange blades that I am not used to at all. Very odd in my hands. Lean down, because I don't want to cut the nice jacket, and run the blade up my calf.
Okay.
blade at the magic bitch in the back and cast Ray of Sickness.
And cast what now?
Ray of Sickness.
Okay. Ray of Sickness. What do I need to do in response to that? It's a Constitution save?
It's gonna be if I hit.
Oh, right. Okay, then it's okay.
I don't think that's gonna hit.
What'd you roll?
That's a 10.
No, that's not going to hit.
Outside of this class.
You do so and point, and the ray goes sort of a greenish, blackish ray sort of emerges from the dagger. The blood on it disappearing as it does so, and it flies past the side of the other caster's head, smashing into the wall. Anything else on your turn?
Look over at Garrick. Thank you for these, but I definitely feel a little strange.
Okay.
I guess I'm
Zarn,
getting
you're up.
used to.
So, what? Boop, I move to right there. I raise my hand at the guy in the front, and I say, "What up, bitches?" And I cast some nice guiding bolt in his face.
I thought you said you had like 2 spell slots.
Now I do.
Which one were you casting at?
The front one.
Front one? Oh, that guy's dead.
Yeah.
As
He had 1
as
HP
sort
left,
of
didn't he?
yeah, he had 3.
God damn it!
You cast a bolt of lightning, and it just catches him right in the chest, frying him, and he drops.
Man, I almost killed a guy in 1 freaking round. That
You did.
sucks. And then Zarn's just like,
Yep.
Anything else on your turn, Zarn?
That's all me.
I nudge Garrick. I'm like, "That's how it's done."
Rude.
That's it.
Bree, you're up.
Okay,
See that?
I will peek into the room. So let's see. Oh, look. Where are weird people? There's people in here. Oh, so the one in the back's the magey guy?
Yes.
Okay, well then. I will not open up my Discord window. That doesn't help me. I will whip a star off of my cloak and magic missile the dog.
You're swinging that at
The magey guy.
the woman? Okay.
Jesus Christ.
You pull a bead off of your cloak. 7 stars go flying, catching the woman sort of in various places, slamming through, of course, her. Actually, let me check something real quick. I think that still works. I'm just suddenly paranoid. Yes, that's fine. It still goes through. Going through the shimmering armor, leaving her bleeding and very, very close to death from as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Anything
then,
else on your turn?
Yeah, I'll pop back outside the room.
Okay. Alana, you're up.
God, am I really?
Yeah.
20, 30. Okay, so it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 gets me here.
No, if you move diagonals, you can move further than that. You can get to here with 6 steps to this one.
That's sweet. So here?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet mother of God.
We're all,
You
like, huddled
see
in the
one dropped
doorway.
individual next to Gax. Another one standing near him, and a third bleeding heavily, a few dozen feet away.
Well, shit. I'm going to aim at the caster Yeah, I'm gonna aim at the caster and fire off my bow. Pew pew.
Okay. Roll an attack.
That is 19 a hit.
That'll do it. Yeah. Doesn't matter if she's got 1 HP left. She's dead.
Oh man.
What's with us bringing people down to 1 HP and not being able to finish them off?
We got it, guys. Good.
Yeah. You sort of pull an arrow out of your bow, and it just goes and catches her right sort of through the mouth as she begins to be opening her mouth to maybe cast another spell, and she just drops and hits the ground.
Gross.
That's my turn.
What a bitch.
Norin, you
Alright, so-
are up.
If I was in the spot, like, here next to Gax, could I hit that guy?
With your sword?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I don't get to hit things that often.
No, this seems not threatening.
This seems like a good opportunity for me to just, like, hit things, and then...
You do hit with
He's
the
like-
first swing, not the second one.
He's like, well, there's 2 other people after
You
me.
sort of
before
run up,
it's a turn.
sort of recovering from the shock, and you sort of turn and run forward, falling Gax, and manifesting your blade as you do so.
I had it out.
Bringing it down in a massive overhead swing, catching him, and then trying another one, which misses. Doing 12 damage to that guy. As you do so, he sort of spits at your feet and then responds with a hellish rebuke,
Neat.
which the other 2 didn't do. 'cause
I mean,
that
I'm
sucked,
offended, but
he's
neat.
going to do it. So you need to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I do. I'm going to fail this. Oh!
That will succeed. So you take half damage on 15, so you take a total of 7 fire damage.
Okay. Alright, guys, good news, bad news. Good news. I hit him. Bad news. He might be the same as me, and I'm just gonna, like, hold the sword in front of me, like,
sort of responds with the sort of flame. You all hear him say, "He'll be here soon, and you'll never make it out alive."
Yeah, that's about right. That
you're
that
Did I get
captured
that?
everything I knew.
What?
Did I hear
He
that?
said he'll be here soon and we'll never make it out alive.
Thanks, Norin.
Everybody
That's
else
covered.
does that.
Dude, fucking speak
Garrett,
up in the
get-
future, you dumb shit.
Garrick smiles, says, "Great," walks over here, bonus action, move Hunter's Mark to the new guy.
Okay.
That's not going to hit. That'll be a 10.
Nope.
That's definitely not going to hit. That's a natural 1.
Nope.
Dice jam.
Yeah, a little bit. You pull your arrows out and take 2 shots. Just not quite on target. They both fly past and stick in the wall.
Unless you allow me to retcon maybe the second one.
Nope. You gotta call that beforehand.
Damn. I'm not used to it yet. That's
I
not
know.
fair.
That's fine. You will be. Gax, your turn.
I jump over him and land over here
Okay.
and swing at him a couple of times.
Pow, pow, pow.
Pow, pow, pow. Hit.
18 and a 14.
Second. Oh, yeah, because it's got advantage. Second one also hits.
Oh, sweet. 20 damage.
Dealing a total of 20 slashing damage.
And it's kind of
What can I
cool
say?
because, like, after Garrick
What
shoots
can
the
I
arrows,
say?
after Garrick shoots the arrows, and even though they miss, they go right back into the quiver.
Yeah. Into the wall and then
Yeah, thanks.
poof back into the quiver.
Had to get the wall part in there.
Yep, Gax leaps over, landing on the ground with an overhead swipe, and then a second one sideways at the thigh.
And as
drawing
a
a fair
bonus action,
mission
I'll
on
wrap
you.
him up in a vine.
Okay. What's the save on that?
It's a
Or what's the
dexterity
response he gets
thing.
to that? It's dexterity or it's acrobatics or athletics, I think.
Strength or dex saving throw to avoid being
Okay.
grappled.
That's not going to succeed with a natural 8. What's the DC? It's like a 17?
16.
16. Yeah, he does not have a +8 in either of those. So he's now grappled.
As he tries to run
making
away.
it his turn. He's just going to angrily sort of swipe at Norn at this point,
Yeah, it's
recognizing he doesn't have much to do, so he's going to do his best to take one down with him. That's a 20 to hit, Norn.
My AC's 15.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Gax is behind him going.
That's a 10 total slashing damage, Norn.
Ow.
Okay, and that one, his turn. I may fall, but so will you.
There's no maid.
Grace, you're up.
He didn't even attack anything?
I've
No,
heard
he's
that
swung and hit
so many
Doran.
times.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Dude, you would not
So-
imagine how many times I've heard that.
Haven't killed me yet, have you?
We put another
Pity it.
check mark on my shield for how many times we've heard
And
that.
she's going to use magic missile at. Nah, let's just do first level.
Roll damage for me.
Sure. Hey! 11.
11. Okay. As you once again draw blood with the dagger, suddenly a small ball of energy appears and several little motes fire towards this guy, taking chunks out of his torso as they fly through. He sort of lets out one last and then collapses to the floor, very dead. And that will end combat.
Can I walk over and start trying to scrape some of those symbols off the floor with my sword?
You can if you'd like.
I would like to do that immediately.
You walk over and begin attempting to scrape symbols off the floor. They don't budge.
Can I
try
do
to
a
cast
religion check on them?
Dispel magic on it. We've got 10 minutes.
Slow down, one at a time. What is Zarn
Answer all of us now!
I would like to insight check the walls.
doing?
Religion check.
Okay,
On the
roll a
symbols.
religion check. These do not appear to be religious in nature.
Don't like it. Don't like it. Get rid of it.
Can I look through the pockets of the thing that the caster?
Roll an investigation check for me.
Fuck! Why am I so bad at these?
That caster had a crossbow they didn't use.
Izar, do you want another one?
Sure.
This one's a hand
Sick.
crossbow, not a heavy crossbow for what it's worth.
It's a slightly smaller one.
I pulled the bigger one. It'll be like, this one's baby.
Does anything
That's-
happen to
yeah.
Gax for walking all
This
over
is like a
this thing?
fluffernutter
No,
size
nothing's
one.
happening to him.
Oh my god, Fluffernutter can be out there with a crossbow. Give me
That
it. Give me it.
crossbow is bigger than Fluffernutter.
Not when we build the armor.
We'll figure it out. Give me it. Give me.
Alright. We're gonna walk over and give him the crossbow.
Gax breakdances terribly on top of the sigils.
Can I loot?
Also, as a side note, I'm red barred on roll 20, so you
What are you doing? Grace,
I want to loot this too.
roll an investigation check for me, please.
Do I and Garrick know what's in this room?
This is that room? That
Yeah.
is the servant's entrance into the Great Hall, where meals were served and events were held.
Is the door locked or not?
I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
Investigation, Grace. That's 13. They've both got a long sword apiece, a heavy crossbow piece. They're wearing studded leather armor, each of them, and they appear to have a handful of, between the two of them, about 2 gold.
just grab the gold. Anybody need any weapons?
Where are you putting the gold, Grace?
I'm just holding it in my hand.
Okay.
You've got pockets in
I have
that
no-
jacket.
Oh, are there? Do I want to stick my hands in the pockets?
There's a lot of old carrots in there, so just be careful. And lots of bunny hair.
Okay. She's gonna stick her hands in the pockets and just sort of look over at Zara with a puzzled look on her face.
You notice now Zarin also is wearing a brown satchel over his shoulder, inside of which you see a sort of small pink nose and a bit of white fur peek out.
He may have pooped in a pocket. I don't remember which one. Sorry.
Dear lords. Who have you sent to me? I swear.
Yes, Alana, you may roll Arcana for me, please.
Nice.
Don't suppose there's any scraps of fabric in pockets.
No, you don't find any scraps of fabric in his pockets.
Damn.
Alana,
I'm-
you, taking a look at this circle as best you can through Gax's sweet dancing, this isn't something that you're capable of doing, but you've seen this before, it's not a method of travel you've used, but you recognize this as a teleportation circle. A permanent one. You also do notice that this room is well lit naturally. Again, by some source, you don't know what, and appears to be mostly clear of dust, as was the previous hallway. Unlike the majority of this keep.
Oh, they are definitely using this to teleport things.
Probably sketchy.
I could try casting Dispel Magic on it.
I actually would like to know where I can't determine where it goes, do I?
You have no idea.
Receive
It
all
would be
the
lovely if I could.
doesn't go anywhere.
Even if you've never studied teleportation circles specifically, you wouldn't even know how to read the runes. You just recognize the layout.
Looky.
Can I try the door I'm next to and see if it opens?
Yes. It does. This door doesn't appear to be used much, so it's a bit of a struggle to pull it open, but you do open it. Though when you open it, the room on the other side is complete darkness, similar to as when you walked in the bloody hallway the first time. The light does not pass through the threshold.
He's gonna take an arrow. He's like, I'm
Yes,
gonna
Nora,
say
you
he
can't do
has.
that.
I'm gonna say he's got the other quiver, sort of like hanging off to the side.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's gonna take one out of there, put it in the chain bow.
Mhm.
Actually, before he puts it in there, he holds it off to Norin and asks him to light it up. Or
You may want to get someone to do that. I'm taking 5.
oh, Zarn.
Norin has sort of moved into up against the wall and is clearly sort of just trying to catch his breath.
Yeah.
Yes, Garrick?
Can you light this up for me, please?
Oh, yes. Where is it? Hold on. And Zon said, "Let there be light."
The head of the arrow flickers to light.
Knock it in. I remember the layout of the room, right?
Yeah, it was when you in your time. The furniture was moved depending on the events, basically. But usually, it was a very large room that extended from the bottom of the keep to the top, full 40 feet in height from floor to ceiling, This room was
Where-
like huge, and
Was
usually
there-
there were several long tables in it running back to front.
Chandeliers too, I'm guessing, in the ceiling coming
There
down.
were, yes.
He's gonna like take a second to kind of like peek in, look at the room, get the layout, and shoot an arrow where he thinks one of the chandeliers is.
Okay. You fire an arrow. Go ahead and roll an attack for me.
It's gonna be hilarious when it returns to his quiver as soon as it hits.
No, he specifically pulled
No,
out of the other
I-
quiver.
The other quiver, yeah. That would be a 25.
Okay, so you release the arrow and it goes flying true and does manage to sort of catch in sort of the hanging section of a chandelier, lighting a 20-foot area of that chandelier, which does not reach to the floor.
Damn.
You did see as it flew past, from what you could tell from the illumination in the room, it appears to be more or less as you left it. Tables and benches, but dark and unused.
Right. So they have this entire castle. They use this room for this teleportation circle, which means everything we would need to get to, all of the answers to the questions we have, are on the other side of this teleportation circle.
Or it just, leads off a cliff.
Yeah, but it's a one-way device,
I'm-
is it not?
You ever played Diablo,
Mhm.
Yeah.
John?
Yeah.
So you know how you can use your town scroll anywhere to return to one spot in the town?
Yeah.
That's how a teleportation circle works. You use it to spell anywhere and you go here. There is no other side of the circle.
Oh, okay.
Typically.
Oh.
I'm
Gotcha.
just from D&D.
That was a good analogy. I like that analogy, RP. Thank you for that.
Other
Really
people,
clear.
other people have gotten
Yeah.
confused on it before, so I had to think of a way of describing it so they'd get it.
Yeah. So it doesn't work like Torchlight, where you just kind of like portal, and then you can just walk in and out of it.
They are not, generally speaking, two-way devices, no.
Okay.
Though, that said, and Garrick, you would have some knowledge of teleportation circles just from growing up in a noble family. You've never traveled in one or anything, but you've heard of them. You do know that hubs and teleportation circles and the like do tend to be in sort of standard use of them. Oftentimes people will take off from other teleportation circles coincidentally.
Was this
Just
circle here before?
No, Garrick, this circle was not here in Garrick's time.
I'm sure that's fine. Let's not worry about it.
So,
Grace, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Sure.
so the Whitcombs are using this
Okay,
to get
fine.
here. Now we have to figure out how we get to them.
Or we just burn the whole castle down and assume that they're somewhere in here.
We're not gonna burn the castle down. That's the 5th time I've told you.
Grace, you do see, looking around now that you have sort of a chance to breathe, off in this corner, a small cloth bundle with a familiar looking piece of fabric sticking out of the end.
Burn it up?
Where? Huh?
This corner.
Am I not seeing a ping?
You're not seeing a ping. It's
Bottom right corner of the
bottom
room.
right corner of the room.
Roll
Yeah.
down.
Behind me. Beautiful. I will go check that out then.
Okay. You walk over and see this cloth bundle. You pick it up and look at it. Inside of here appear to be your effects. What you were wearing the day you were brought in. Including a pair of daggers that you recognize.
Cannibal. She's. Take a look around. Right. Be right back. She's actually going to walk all the way back over to Garrick first, hand him his blades that have now been cleaned. Walk back out this way. The room where she was held for a minute, change, and come back. Which does not take long.
You had to stop channeling Ash for a second there.
I did.
Just for the sake of knowledge, what are you doing now?
It is a dress that is basically like a corset style with bare arms that have it stops about mid-thigh, so she actually has access to quite a bit of leg, and portions of the side are actually open as well. She also has a thick coat that has a hood.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, Garrick, you've now got this door open as everyone's inspecting the thing, and you fire the arrow. After a little, well, I guess it lasts for an hour. So it sort of sits and glows at the ceiling at the moment. You've now got a lit portion of the ceiling in there, but not much else.
I don't really know what to do. We've got essentially a one-way teleportation circle with no way of finding what's on the other side.
When the people arrived
Well,
in the room with me and Norin, did they have to turn around? Like, were they facing away from us and they had to turn this
Nope.
way, or were they already facing this way?
They faced towards the door that you guys entered.
Okay.
Alright, am
I
I
don't know.
towards the point where I can start doing things again?
I stand back here ready, waiting for the next person to come through the portal.
Okay.
Like, quads? Am
Yes,
I
you are now.
close to the... Okay, thank you. I'm going to walk over to the wall sconce I pulled last time, pull it again.
Nothing happens, doesn't budge, no effect.
Alright, fair enough. I'm going to walk over to the door that Garrett shot an arrow through and take a look in, because I have dark vision. Does that help?
It does. You see in this room, off to the right, what appears to be the wall of the mountain, as you've seen in a couple of rooms now. The room itself is massive. Probably it's about 40 feet high from floor to ceiling. You actually can't see the other end of the room quite from where you are, but it's several. Well, directly across from you is a few dozen feet, and off to your left is even more dozen feet. Longer than that. There are several long tables with benches set up parallel to the wall that you're on, basically perpendicular to the face of the mountain. Everything covered in a fine layer of dust.
So even if I look at the floor, it doesn't look like anything's hidden there, like, at all?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
Norin, you see any wall sconces in there?
Do I see any wall sconces that look pullable?
You do not see any wall sconces in there. Though you do see a couple of chandeliers.
Ooh, how close are the chandeliers?
They're on the 40-foot ceiling.
Look for Viari.
If I try and Sacred Flame one, will it light?
You can certainly try.
I certainly would like to.
Let me read that spell.
It's Radiance, so I don't know if that counts as fire. Or if that's just like, oh, the gods have blessed that one specific thing.
You attempt to throw a sacred flame at one of the chandeliers. There's a burst of light, but it doesn't seem to catch on anything.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, well, while everybody's ignoring Bree, she's just gonna try casting Dispel Magic on it and see what happens.
Okay. I would
Seems
like you
logical.
to roll your check for that.
And that's a charisma check, right?
Let me make sure it says in the spell.
The DC equals 10 plus spell level?
That's not helpful.
It should be a
Make an ability check
using
using spellcasting ability. Yes, charisma check.
Okay, and you know what? I've got DM Inspiration for. I'm going to use that for advantage on it.
Okay.
And ability checks. Charisma, this one.
You focus on this spell, trying to dispel the magic of this circle. You're not able to. This circle is very strong magic that's been continually reinforced over a long period of time. You think that maybe several hundred castings of dispel magic might do the trick for you, but one, nope.
Yeah, because I roll so
Do I-
crappy.
Do I know if there's a fireplace in the main room? The dining hall?
Let me remind myself. Yes, there is a hearth sort of built into the, like near the center, built into the wall of the mountain itself.
Garrick is going to take...
Wait. Sorry, no, there's not. Ignore me. I was thinking of the Lord's Quarters, not the Great Hall. There is not a fireplace, excuse me.
So the only way to light up the area is via the chandeliers that nobody can reach.
There isn't like a switch on the wall or something, right?
Oh! Clip on!
Wait, Garrick, can you just yell, "Let there be light" into that room really, really?
That's not how that works.
Just try it. Humor me.
Just to screw with Norin, he says it, but in Draconic.
You hear him speak in a strange tongue that you don't understand, and nothing
I hope
happens.
this works.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna mutter insults at him under my breath as Sylvan. Walk away.
Which I kind of get the hint of, because I know Elvish.
Yes.
And Elvish and Sylvan are like... Aren't Elvish and Sylvan like not the same language? But
They are not
close?
the same language, they're written in the same alphabet, and it's generally thought that Sylvan is like an ancestor language to Elven.
Okay. So I
I'm
get
also
the
gonna call
gist
him
of
an asshole in Dwarvish.
that I don't know.
Good.
So, are we going to hang around here? Or are we going to wait for the next one to come through that? And she's going to motion at the...
So can we... Okay. List of things. What haven't we checked yet? We checked... When we came out of the upstairs room, there was 3 doorways. We checked the doorway on the left, and it was filled with blood. We checked the doorway in the middle,
It was
and there
filled
was
with
nothing
blood?
there. The left door, yes.
Really? That's gross.
You were there.
I was not there.
She did not go in, only 3 of you went
Shit,
in.
I thought you were... Oh yeah, no, that room was always just filled with blood. Maybe you don't
It
go in
wasn't
there
filled
if you
with
like
blood. There
your
was blood on the walls.
The walls were bleeding. Was there anything in that hallway we didn't check? Yeah, right?
That's sort of gross.
Right?
I have to ask, was it like that when you were a child?
No. That's new.
Zarn's
That's a
behind
new
it nodding.
declaration I wasn't aware of.
Wow.
Garrick, you know, you've now looked into the Great Hall, didn't see anything, but you haven't actually entered it, and you haven't been into the guest bedroom wing yet.
Good call. God damn it, Mike.
What?
Question.
I see that.
See what?
Have I gotten
Oh.
a visit today?
You got a visit about, like, several hours ago. Today has very little meaning to you, sitting in the windowless room.
It's true. But recently.
Yes, by some definition of recent.
Can I do an investigation on the sorcerer or the person who casts spells?
Looking for
Just-
what?
Any type of symbol that would be like drawn or tattooed or something on a hand or something.
Roll an investigation check for me.
Oh boy. That's a 9.
You do some checking, but you don't see anything, no apparent tattoos or anything.
I say we drag the bodies into the circle, and then when the next people come, they'll land on the bodies and trip over them.
It's not a bad idea.
I mean, yeah, it's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
Well,
Hey,
Normally, you're the
People
one that
woman
gives the
that-
bad ideas.
hey,
They don't come
people and
back.
fellows that I haven't introduced myself to yet. Question for you. When they come to, I imagine, throw gruel at you and I don't know, pelt you with lettuce, I don't know what guards do. When they did that, did you ever hear them say any words like open sesame or things like that that they use to get back out?
Did I?
Not really. The only time people spoke to you when the door was open. You have no idea how they got, your familiarity until the last 10 minutes with where you've been has been the room you were in and what you could see out the door of that room. And that was limited, and you couldn't really hear anything through the door when it was closed.
You're kidding me? Did you see that door?
It's a very nice
The only
door.
thing they let me hear was what they wanted me to.
Did they ever want you to hear the open sesame? Nora's really hoping here.
So I just got an idea. I got an idea to solve my
So that's a
problem.
no.
No.
Hmm.
No one wants out of here faster than I do.
You didn't meet the ghost upstairs.
So I just remembered how sometimes they light the chandeliers. Garrick is going to take the wall-mounted sconce that Norin was trying to pull, and while holding it, walk into the dining hall.
There's not a torch in this sconce. It's an empty sconce.
Okay, well then he takes a torch
I have a baton.
out of his backpack,
Okay.
uses the torch to uses the sconce to light the torch.
There's
and
no
then-
fire in it. It is an empty mount to put a torch in.
Okay. Well, see,
Like-
then how would he pull it?
He's pulling the metal bracket.
Yeah.
I just kind of
There's
assumed
nothing
there was a torch in it.
Well, we put a
He was
lit torch
trying
in.
to pull things.
Well, then he
There
takes
has
the torch
there has
out.
been no source of no light source apart from what you guys have created, and the fireplace in the Lord's quarters in this whole building.
So then he
The
takes
lit
out a
areas
torch,
have been lit with nothing. Okay, you take out a torch
he uses the tinderbox,
and he lights it.
and he lights it.
Okay.
And then walks into the dining hall.
Okay. As soon
And
as you walk into the dining hall,
oh hell,
as soon as you walk inside, you suddenly, it springs to not life exactly. And suddenly there are dozens of spectral figures in this room, armored, wielding weapons, ghostly spells being cast as they fight and duel, standing on tables, hacking at one another, chopping off limbs that regrow, trapped in eternal battle. All of you hear the sounds of it now, a cacophony of crashing arms and explosions from spells.
Fighting, I run in.
So
You're gonna like
the-
stand in the doorway and make notes.
Maybe
are there
Darcy
lights
something.
now? Like, did the chandeliers all of a sudden turn on?
The chandeliers did not turn on, but what you see this in the area that you can see torch, which is a fair chunk of the room. And you do see occasional sort of like puffs of like spectral light off in different corners.
Okay. while this is going on, kind of like keeping an eye on it, but also looking around, I had a thought. I was like, how do they light these things? And I remember they have these like extendable pole arm type things with like a candle or something on the edge that they use that to do it. Can I look around to see if I can find one of those?
Roll an investigation check for me.
That's new creepy music. I like this.
What'd you roll?
18.
You look around. You don't see anything like that in here. You know that it used to be kept in the kitchen, but you didn't see it in there either.
Damn it. Just out of curiosity, do I recognize any of these
Hey, wait a minute.
people fighting?
You do. You see, as you sort of pay a little bit of attention to the fight, several of these spectral figures appear to be soldiers that you recognize from your time in the castle. And they are fighting, for the most part, dwarves.
Is there a ladder anywhere in this room?
Are you in the main room?
Yeah. No, I'm
No.
going to go into the Great Hall.
Okay. No, you don't see a ladder in that room anywhere.
Shit. Can anybody throw me exactly 30 feet in the air? Because I can light these chandeliers.
Gax? Gax can
So we're
jump.
just going to look around at everybody, realize no
Gax
one's
can
saying
jump
anything,
that
and then
high?
sort of quiet.
Yeah.
No, I can
Yeah.
jump 12 feet.
Yeah, but that's my magic that gets that.
Yeah, I know. It's your touch light spell, right?
No, prestidigitation. You can light a candle or a torch.
Uh-huh. How about you stand on Zarn's head?
I
What
don't
are you
think that would
checking
help.
for, Zarn?
I don't really know, but like I'm kind of curious if this is like some sort of godly thing, or if this is like the ghosts, like if they're stuck here and trying to find a way out or something. I don't know how to word it.
Roll religion for me.
Double digits.
Boom!
Nice.
Oh
They're
shit!
in limbo.
Okay. These ghosts, so far as you can tell, seem pretty well stuck here. This doesn't appear, from what you can tell, to be the work of any sort of divine entity directly, or at least not a kind one, not a good one.
Would I know of any deities that are like gods or goddesses of the underworld or anything like that this could be connected to?
You know of a few gods that are related to death in particular. You know of Kalimvor, who is commonly styled as the god of death, though keeping ghosts around is not generally his style. You know of Maglubiet, primarily worshipped by goblins, god of death and trickery. This might be their hand. You know of Ormoradin, the dwarven god of death and nature. Probably not them. You know of the Angler, human god of death and nature. Also, probably not them. You know of Asmodeus, god of revenge. Could be him. You know of the Grinning Skull, god of premature death. Might be, but you don't know much about the Grinning Skull. Not a lot of people do.
Oh my god.
Which was the one that we carved the symbol of at the Druid's Grove?
It was a nice god.
You
No,
carve
this was like 3 sessions ago when we found the village that was overrun, and then we put all the bodies into a big pyre, and then we carved a symbol on the side. Which god did we carve on that? I don't remember.
Who did the carving? I don't remember specifically
I
either.
don't remember. It was me and someone. I think it was either Kalimvor or the Grinning Skull, and I don't remember which one we would have done.
You would not have done the symbol of the Grinning Skull.
Okay, so it was Kalimvor.
The Grinning Skull is known to pretty much everyone in the region. as in the world, more or less, as a bad thing, capital B.
Ah.
Yeah. You also know, Chile, that Asmodeus is
I was
known
just,
as the father of tieflings.
yeah, that's why I just realized that by looking at the Pantheon list. Oh shit!
Yeah, I'm also looking at that.
Yeah, so Zarn would have definitely mentioned that Asmodeus is worshipped by tieflings, and this kind of seems like this could be up his alley.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes.
Little tieflings.
Hashtag not all tieflings.
Alright, I would like to place my hammer down, drop to my knees in front of it, and start praying to Pamplos, just asking for any kind of guidance in this, or just a sign if I'm right. How you doing up there, friend?
I would like you to roll a d100 for me.
Boy.
That's never good.
It's two of the same number, that's good.
Ooh, doubles!
Bonus
You
point.
find a coin. One gold coin lands on the ground in front of you.
You land on Reading Railroad. Do you buy it or not? Because
Yes.
you roll double.
You
so have to go
always
again.
buy it.
You
Always
hear,
buy railroads.
Zarn, you hear in the back of your head just the sound of a rushing river. It's comforting, but nothing more.
It's kind of like his busy signal.
It's not his business signal. He's sort of like, you got this.
Thanks, big guy. Appreciate it. I do that thing where I kiss my fingers and point up to the sky.
The deity you are attempting to reach is not available.
Can I take...
Please try again.
That's stupid. Can I take respite,
Uh-huh.
put it on a table, and just spin it? And then, in my head, just think, this would be a good time to point it where I want to go. Just...
I would like you to roll a d100.
Oh shit!
Norin doesn't fucking know this. Ooh, I'm gonna use actual dice for this.
Just say one. Say
88?
one.
88.
Yeah.
Double mine. That's pretty
That's
cool,
right.
Put
right?
the sword on the table
Wow.
and spin it, Norin.
Mhm.
And it spins.
And
it
the movie
keeps
cuts
spinning.
away.
Neat.
It doesn't seem to slow as you'd expect it to. And then it lifts in the air, continuing to spin, the angle shifting, and you see suddenly the sword pointed upwards and off to a corner to this what appears to be towards, assuming the showing basically above the kitchen.
Huh. Hey, Garrick, is there any, like, building room over there?
Garrick is literally just mesmerized watching the battle in front of him. Look, like he makes like you can like tell it's like, I know that guy. That's Lieutenant Steve's.
Wait, Garrick.
Norin actually, as you
Mage
walked
hand
up,
is snapping on one side.
Norin actually, as you walked up on the table to spin it, the ghost near it just sort of moved away from you,
Not Scuba
continuing
Steve.
the fight, not seeming to notice you, but
I'm pretty
stepping
sure it's
out of your
Lieutenant
way.
Dan.
It's Diver Dan.
It's definitely
Scuba
Major
Steve.
Tom.
Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, it, of course, is fucking Major Tom. Come on, guys. I was just gonna say that.
So, Garrick, you suddenly feel like a light smack on the back of your head from Norin's mage hand.
Oi.
What?
Hey, blah, blah.
What?
Oh, you're listening now. I'm still pointing the sword, or like holding the sword, pointing towards the spot. What's there?
The guest rooms, I'm guessing.
Yes, that.
Yeah.
Sweet, let's go there.
That's the guest rooms.
You were one word away from what ho.
Teddy ho, good chaps.
Zarn,
does the
similar
vault-
to what happened with Norin, they part for you as you walk, but otherwise there seems to be no effect.
Can I try and touch one of them with my holy symbol shield?
As you walk towards them, they just move away from you. They don't
Like a
seem to
magnet.
be conscious that they're doing it. They don't even seem to notice anyone else is there.
So I basically look like I'm chasing a cat trying to touch this thing with my shield.
Basically.
Get, damn it, get back here!
I played this game when I was a kid. You gotta not look towards it.
Now I'm just curious. What happens when I walk towards them?
Same. They move away from you.
So, what's the why are you bringing up the guest rooms?
Well, I spun my sword on a table, and it kept going for a really long time, like longer than I would expect, and it pointed directly towards that spot. I'm assuming this is divine intervention, because I had no fucking idea where to go before, and now I feel strongly that I need to go exactly there. So I'm going there, and I'm gonna turn around and start walking out.
Okay,
I
let
was
us know what you
wrong
find.
Before Garrick leaves, I'm like, Garrick, real quick. Who are the bad ghosts?
The dwarves.
I do that to a dwarf ghost.
And this is where we fucking roll initiative.
No, I just want to see if it like scatters it because it's radiant stuff.
It seems to burn in the space, like in the area of the ghost, and the ghost steps aside and then continues.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm good.
Well,
So upstairs?
If-
Alright, cool. And it walks past
if-
everybody.
if Norin's magic sword thing says guest room, then I guess we should go there because we haven't
Wait,
checked there.
not just magic sword thing. There's an angel attached to this.
It's still a magic sword
It is.
thing. It's just even more
It's
magic
gonna-
sword thing.
And then Norn's gonna whisper down to the sword, "Who's beautiful and amazing, and I love you so much."
The hilt of the sword warms slightly in response.
Thank you.
I love you
I'm
more.
gonna walk out.
Those of you standing near him get a slight scent of burning hickory.
Better than the smell that was coming off me before,
Yes, it is.
which is rotten pumpkin.
Who's grilling?
So we walk back into this room and go, okay, we got to go upstairs to the guest bedroom because his magic sword thing he told us to. So let's go.
It's more than a magic sword thing.
I get that, but for purposes in this case, I'm just saying magic sword thingy to make it simpler.
How does that make it sound
Really,
simple?
God only knows how many things could come through this circle.
Okay, what if we just like?
Pile the bodies on it.
What's
Let's just
the
Yeah.
material of the ground? Is it just stone?
The ground is sort of like worked stone, yes.
I want to take out my hammer and start bashing it to try and break some of the stones.
I would like you to roll a strength check.
That's one way to do it.
Oh, it was on a 20!
You sort of swing your hammer down and try a few times and don't even leave a mark. You do get the impression that this stone has been... It is not... It is a bit stronger than simple mundane stone would be.
Alright.
You know, I just got a really dumb idea.
I mean, it can't be dumber than spinning a sword on a table.
Garrick pulls out one of his blades that he got back from Grace. Takes it, lightly drags it across his hand so blood starts coming out.
Gross.
Puts it directly right on the middle of the spell seal.
You sit there for a moment and the blood sort of
Dies.
travels out of your hand and simply pulls as normal, having no apparent effect.
Well, that was worth a shot.
Sorry, I think it only works for me that way.
Well, I did it upstairs to get this thing and points to the quiver, so I didn't know if it was, same thing.
But that wasn't upstairs. That was on this floor.
That was in the blood section.
Yeah, it was in the blood hall.
Yeah. You can't see it now, it's gone, but, blood's still there, but seal that was there is gone. So, yeah. Bloody hand and all, let's go.
Yeah, can we go check the guest rooms, please?
Yeah, and on the way out, I'm gonna try to scratch one of the symbols, see if it works, and then
You scrape your trident on the ground, and it has no impact on the symbol. There's no change in the integrity of the shapes.
Well, I'm gonna try to drag the bodies onto there since nobody's helping me.
Make a strength check for me, Bree.
I thought you saw me make one.
No.
Constitution check.
Can I help Bree with that?
Yeah, call it with advantage, Bree.
If you scroll up, you'll notice that Gax already did that.
Yeah.
Oh, did Gax actually do that?
I was rubbing my butt on it.
I take out the fluffernutter turds from the jacket and throw them on the seal too.
Okay.
Guys, can we not desecrate an already unholy site more?
Bree and Grace, you're not able together to pull these bodies over. They're a bit heavy for the pair of you.
Hey Gax, want to move the bodies over the circle?
Okay.
Make it a little bit difficult for them
Just
to show
for
up.
funsies, roll a strength check for me, Gax.
That went so well before.
Is it even possible?
Yeah, Gax, you manage it.
I lose
Says,
I circle
is it
them
even
around.
possible for him to roll an 8?
I circle around the poop with the bodies.
Okay.
There you go.
It's a good choice.
We spill out poop with their bodies.
With 3 of them, impressive.
Maybe with poo. Maybe you can spell poo.
Yeah, we do poo.
I've got an axe. We can make
You'll notice
pieces.
there's no P on it yet.
Okay, so the 7 of you arrange their bodies in some sort of obscene way, and then make your way presumably out back into the front hall with the intent of going to the guest wing, correct?
Correct.
Up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you walk back out the main door, traveling into the front hall, where you find it as you left it, with the 3 dead bodies, or well, 2 visible, I suppose. You climb your way up the stairs and find yourselves in front of the second door on the right side of the landing. Who is going to go in first?
So,
Nora.
that's what happened to the other guards.
One Gax suggested that we checked out a long time ago.
I say we have the resident tank go in first, and then we all just kind of
Okay.
pile through.
Now, is that
Alana has
That's
volunteered
Gax.
to go first, actually.
Oh, okay.
Can I hold my shield in front of her as she walks down, if possible?
Walks down.
How?
Like, so she's in front of me, but like I have my arm.
So you guys are walking like middle school couple? Like,
I guess. I mean, she's got better eyes. Yeah, like a prom. I'm basically it's like a prom picture. Like she has a better eyesight, but like I want to keep her behind the shield because she's one of my best good friends.
You do realize that I have good eyesight and a shield.
Yeah, that's why I know Alana's like a volunteer's tribute, but I feel like putting Gax first might be beneficial. He's both tough and he can see.
Who's
Yeah,
going to
unless
try the
she's
door?
sneaking.
Not with a freaking
I feel like I
6-foot
should.
armored, shield wielding.
I'm standing in the back, letting you guys figure it out. I'm going to see what Nitwit wants. Actually,
How am I a nitwit?
no, not you. My Nitwit.
Ah,
I'm gonna. Yeah, I would. Then we could start getting separate rooms again.
I feel like this whole time we've been trying to figure this out. Gax just goes ahead of us.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to open the door.
I'm going to go with that
I'm
plan.
gonna go with that too.
Okay. So,
I just want to open the door.
Like,
as you
I
open
feel like
the door,
I feel like
You
Ilana
will
and Zarn
open the
trying to
door.
get into the right place, and then Gax is just like, screw it.
frick. There we go. The 7 of you find yourselves in sort of opening up into a hallway. There's a door immediately in front of you. I've just put you- Yeah, this is the door you came in, right here. There's a door immediately in front of you, and then on the right it ends, and there's a long, narrow, not too narrow, but a long hallway off to the right that goes directly forward. As you step into this hallway, it was dark for a split second, and then a torch on the wall lights as you step into the hallway.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I don't know. I thought it was really cool.
Now, I know all of these are guest quarters, right?
All of these are guest quarters in your time, yes.
Look for the
Do I
motion
remember
sensor.
if there was like a bigger guest room?
You do. At the far end of the hallway, there is a door at the very end. I'm pinging it
Here?
right now. Yes,
Yep.
that one.
Yeah.
And that one was larger than the rest. It's another one of the rooms that backs directly up into the mountain wall.
I mean, I feel like that's probably the one we're looking for.
Yeah, while they're all gathered, he's okay. All of these are rooms, but the biggest one, which probably where they are, is at the far end.
So we should check all the other ones first.
It's up. I mean, there's the two choices. We either check the other rooms first, then hit the big room last, or check the big room and then whatever happens happens. Because we don't know if these are being used or not.
I open the door that's in front of me.
You open that door, and as you do so, once again, a torch inside that room immediately flicks on, and you see yourself looking at an empty, unused guest room.
Nobody in this
So
one.
furnished. Beds, empty bookshelves, empty dresser, a thin layer
Garrett just
on everything.
Garrett just kind of like
Next.
tilts his head and then walks over to this one and opens this one.
If I look on the floor, does it look like any of the doors have been...
Everybody stand at a door and open one of them all up at once.
Hold on, one at a time, please, guys.
Okay. If I'm standing, like, here, and I look, can I see if any of the doors have, like, drag marks or scratch marks in front of them?
Roll an investigation check for me.
Oh, good, because I've been really good at these so far tonight.
Alana melded with the wall for a second.
14! Better than the last ones.
You don't see anything that appears like the doors are opened. It's, once again, this area, thin layer of dust all along the ground. Appears to be pretty much undisturbed.
And then Norn finds out
Should use the real dice. Roll a 19.
all the doors open inwards.
Alana, did you nat 20?
Well, no, she was moving her icon and it like kind of like went into the
Oh.
wall like that.
Gotcha. Okay, I get it. Never mind, I missed
So
it.
that's
Sorry.
right.
I was looking at stuff.
Right. So I tried my
Okay,
door.
so there's nothing on the floor. All the floors are covered in dust. There's nothing that implies which one we were going to.
No, but Garrick told you which one you were going to.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
If I point my sword at any of the other doors, does it do anything?
No, the sword does not appear to be moving on its own at this point. Though you do recognize that the angle it was pointing at was fairly towards the mountain wall itself.
Alright, I'm gonna go here and just listen at the door for a second.
Roll a perception check for me.
I have already clicked it. It's a 7.
You
What'd you
hear
hear?
nothing on the other end of that door.
Basically nothing! You don't want to know, Garrick. You don't want to know.
Okay, so what do I find behind door number 2?
The same thing as Jack found behind door number 1. An empty, unused guest room.
These are bigger rooms than I thought they were.
They're slightly smaller than your bedrooms.
You guys are going to have some good quarters.
Bullshit, I'm taking the room upstairs. Not like
Another
the big one, I
bullshit.
want the one with the crib in it.
Can I listen at the door that Norin's listening at?
You may roll a perception check for me.
And I'm gonna check the door in front of me.
Lana, would you roll?
You know, adding's hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using fingers. Give me a moment. That's a 23.
23. You listen, and it is silent as the grave.
That's not ominous.
Zarn,
If I
you're checking
turn the
this room?
door handle, what?
Hold on. Zarn said he was doing something.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm checking the door in front of me.
Are you opening it?
Yes.
Okay. You open that door once again. Empty, unused layer of dust guest room. Silent as the grave was the phrase I used.
Couldn't have made it any more ominous.
It worries me that you specifically are using that phrasing.
Bless you.
So what you all see when Alana puts her ear to the door, she instantly turns into an 8-year-old kid with blonde hair because she sees dead people.
You're dead people.
They're trying to tell us Alana's dead.
Yes. The
No, I'm
face
telling you
ball.
that Garrick is Bruce Willis.
She's magically turned into Haley Joel Osment.
Garrick was dead the whole time!
There you go.
Oh no,
That
I actually.
explains so much.
Oh, I slipped into Aowen's voice, didn't I?
No.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I'll behave. I promise. I'm sorry.
Anyway, so what are you guys doing now?
If I turn the door handle, does it just open?
It begins to.
Alright,
Can I
wanna-
look along the edge in case there's anything there that's going to explode me?
Roll an investigation check.
Fantastic. I'm gonna use real dice for this one.
Okay.
That's a 12.
You don't see anything that appears to be a trap or a bomb.
I'm gonna push the door a little bit more and like turn my face away a little bit.
This room remains dark at the moment. Nothing else happens.
I put my foot in the door.
How far open do you have the door, and are you looking inside the room?
Like 50% and yes.
As you swing the door open far enough that you start to get a decent view inside, a light flicks on inside the room.
Let's do the
I
room at
shake
the
my
end
foot all
last,
about.
guys.
And suddenly, inside the room,
Yeah, that's about right.
you and Alana, as well as, well, pretty much everyone actually, hears a horrific scream, like it was something torn from the throat of a dying person. And you see a humanoid face, sort of, stretched into an improbable grimace on a spectral face. I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws, please.
Oh,
God damn it.
Boy.
I'm
I know what
really
that is.
good with these.
Boom!
That's a 12 and also apparently the entire text of
Holy crap, dude.
Issue with your macro?
Oh, wisdom. Yeah, this is gonna be good, guys.
I don't know what it is. I'm not even gonna
Natural
say
20.
it.
Nice. Natural 20 for Grace. Okay, so Alana, Bree, and Norin.
Fuck.
You are fucking terrified of this thing.
Oh, hold on. Do I have something or is it the other half now? Hold on. Can't remember. I'm brave. I have advantage on saving throws against being frightened.
Okay, you then save with your advantage roll.
I remembered
So
something.
Alana and Norin,
Something
interestingly
like
enough,
that
the
for being a
closest
half
pair,
elf?
are suddenly utterly terrified of this spectral creature, whatever it is, that has just made this unearthly noise and this horrific face. Both of you are considered frightened.
I think it's kind of funny that the two that were closest to the door failed to save.
Yep. And immediately the two of you just sort of start backing up.
I run forward and vault in between them, shield up.
Okay, you do so. As you leap in, Zarn, you notice that there is one creature that is near the door, sort of a spectral, ghostly figure, feminine, and another one sort of up a little ways away in the corner of the room, this one more masculine. Both of them similar in sort of spectrality, floating off the ground in sort of tattered clothing that doesn't quite reach the floor.
Hey Garrett, good news. I found those assholes that killed your parents.
When
And I'm
Zarn
just backing
runs
away.
and goes between them, Garrick follows him.
Garrick, these are the assholes that killed your parents.
I recognize this too.
Amazing.
What is that?
Amazing.
Yes. The one standing closer is the lady. The one standing in the corner is the Lord. I would like Zarn and Garrick to roll perception checks for me.
Oh, now you fail me.
Boom!
Do I
Give it
get
to me,
advantage for
motherfucker!
anything?
No.
9.
9. Okay.
I see
don't
you.
notice this.
9.
Zoran, you notice underneath the male one in the corner are a pair of skeletons. Clean skeletons. Just bones. Skulls separated from the bodies.
I'm sorry. All I could think of was Adult Swim. Crap. What's the
Tell us
robot
later,
chicken?
Tell us
The
later,
robot chicken.
John, tell us later.
Smash cut kill
Goddamn.
decoy skeleton. Let's kill things, or... Well, I'm not. I'm, like, here.
The two of them seem to be defensive in stance.
I am going to start moving in like shield wall style. Shield up, trident over the like stepping in a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move forward.
Okay. Hold on.
And I bang my shield as I move with every step. Because I'm fucking awesome.
'Cause I'm super cool.
Yeah! I'm basically Aquaman with a shield. And Thor and Malcolm Reynolds all in one.
So they're kind of like
basically just
his
myself.
parents in with the ghost form.
They're not nearly as complete looking as your parents. They appear much more sort of tattered, I suppose, tarnished. As a sort of tattered robes and they don't appear to be quite all present, at least in a physicality sense. There's no form of their legs, just sort of their bodies trail off.
Now you said the skeletons are like clean, like not even dusty or dirty.
There's dust on them, but I mean,
Okay.
there's no flesh left.
Okay. Could I do a religion check to see if the skeletons seem to be connected in any way to the ghosts? Or if they're just...
You gather. Roll an intelligence check for me.
Alright, +0.
Nope.
Fuck if you know, bruh.
Oh boy.
Can I roll one? Just
I'm gonna smash it!
Yes, you may, Garrick. You may roll also an intelligence check.
I get a +1. Doesn't matter because I rolled a 5, so it's a 6.
You're not really sure. You do, both of you, like I said, can definitely tell, and Grace, no, you too, as you're close enough, can tell that these two creatures are defensive rather than aggressive.
Standing there, but they're not moving to attack us.
That's correct. Alana and Norin, go ahead and make another.
Another wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna move up a step.
Alana and Norin only.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up a step so they can come through. Anyone can come through the door, but I'm still covering the door with the shield.
Alana, you at this point recover from your fear a little bit, sort of recognizing that they aren't advancing. Norin, you're still fucking terrified.
I can't figure out why it has the fucking polymorph text.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Or you can keep working on it yourself.
I'm working on it.
So what are you doing, Jarn?
Oh, I see why.
I'm stepping forward so there's room to come in the door, but I still want my shield to cover the door and anyone that comes in.
Okay. So you're stepping forward, sort of shield out in front of you.
Yes.
As you do so, the spectral creature sort of hisses and backs away from you very slowly, or very slightly.
So Garrick just kind of like looks at the two of them, and then kind of putting 2 and 2 together, pulls back the hood and takes off the mask.
You.
Oh, good, they talk.
You. And this is the female one. How? Why are you here?
I'm here because of what you did. But it seems somebody beat me to it. So, instead of provoking anything, I'm just going to ask you how. How did this happen?
We were fools. We were tricked. Lied to. Manipulated.
And I bet now I know the reason why you didn't go into my parents' room, because they're still there. I'm guessing you're under the same spell they are. They can't leave, and you can't either.
They can't leave. We are here for different reasons. We cannot leave. They cannot leave because, well, similar, I suppose. Both trapped here by the same thing. The creature that once called itself Solomon Lasil.
Do I recognize that?
You do not recognize that name. Alana, however, does.
Oh, good.
You remember the Lasil family, Alana. Just sort of middling elven merchant nobility.
It's always the quiet ones.
The ones who did trade in ravens.
Oh shit.
Can you roll? I'll have you do this in a second, actually.
So,
actually, Alana, go ahead and roll an intelligence check for me. Yeah, intelligence.
So it was good. Oh!
Yeah.
It was.
I'd say
You
that's good.
recognize specifically the name of Solomon Lascelles, a middle child of the elder Lascelles. He left home a couple of centuries ago.
Oh. Eric?
Yes.
I think I know that asshole.
No, you don't.
Alright, no, I don't.
I doubt. Was Solomon. Now. We thought it was. He came to us. Speaking of his family's ties with our ancestors. The Whitcombs used to own this land until 1,000 years ago. When your ancestors, and she pointed at you now, Garrick, your ancestors betrayed us. Took our home from us. Exiled us and our followers. We went. We founded Linneton. Our ancestors did. And we lived there for a millennium. Solomon came to us with whispers of our former homeland. Promises of gold to help us take it, which he gave, claiming it was from his family's coffers. Zarn, this is a very difficult to read entity, though you wouldn't know why it would lie.
Okay.
We came with the mercenaries we hired with its money. We captured the keep. We killed your parents. We celebrated for a day. We could not enter the bedroom without their ghosts appearing. We did not know why at the time. We ruled for a matter of months, no more. Once the majority of rebellions were quashed, Solomon, who had been staying with us, made his true identity known, approaching us here in this room, changing to a beast 10 feet tall, pinches the size of my face, wearing golden armor, and he laughed at our foolishness as he took our heads from our shoulders. We have been this ever since.
Well, seems he's
Roll and roll either religion or his history for me, Zarn. Speak, Garrick.
yes. This. So after he killed you, which I won't lie, I'm a little mad about because I was hoping to do it myself. He He set up shop here. Tieflings everywhere. Captured Grace there. And put a spell seal for teleportation downstairs. Suppose you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
No.
Didn't think so.
I might.
Ooh?
By the way, Zarn,
Yes.
from the description of height and pincers, you think they might have been referencing a Glebrezu.
Ooh.
Though a Glebrezu in armor is a rare thing. That does imply to you not just your average demon.
Or in other game terms, a pike killer.
Yep. So, pretty much if we kill this thing, it will set not just my parents free, but you two as well.
I do not know. Perhaps.
Well, I won't lie. That's kind of annoying. If I could, I'd rather keep you the way you were and just lock up the room and never go back in it, because you kind of deserve it. But right now we have no way of getting past the teleportation scroll. Or just teleportation seal. Did he leave anything behind after he killed you? In this room?
The creature, she shakes her head slowly.
Except for the poop in the corner.
He turns around and looks at the rest of them. Any ideas?
I don't know about this creature. But if we wait... Let's just say I've had a visitor often. Teleportation symbol will be used again.
So it's just a waiting game at this point.
Been waiting a lot lately. Longer's not that bad.
Yeah, I've been waiting 5 years. Well, I suppose we have nothing left to do in this room. I mean, I've got all the answers I need. I really don't feel like talking to these two anymore. And, I mean, if we have to just wait, then that's what we're going to have to do. I mean, we have options of traps we could set for it, or something like that.
You're the rightful owner of this castle, yes?
No.
Not according to these two, no.
Did I ask you? She looks at the ghosts. I might have a story for you. If this is actually your land. We have time.
Yeah. think at this point we just go back downstairs. We need to pay attention to the spells, the teleportation seal, for when it gets activated again. And we wait for Mr. Big Bad to come through.
Oh, old guy only thinks he's a big man.
With that. As for you two, and turns back to the Whitcombs. I've heard of people who would rather act than think. And I've heard stories of your family. I thought you were smarter than this. You're clearly not. My parents may not have been what I thought they were, but I feel like you probably could have solved things a hell of a lot better than getting money from some guy you had no clue who he was overall, hiring a mercenary group, and killing my parents, and trying to kill me, and failing miserably.
We were manipulated.
Clearly, like I said, not smart. We've determined this. And at this point, everything you've gotten you deserved.
Incorrect.
I know I'm not. I'm just a little mad I didn't get to you first. So now you get to sit here, wallow in your own self-pity, dealing with the negative consequences that have happened because of your stupid actions. And we get to go kill a thing. And maybe you'll move on to whatever hell that you'll move on to. So, goodbye, and looks over to Alana and the rest of the group. I'm not going to say the other thing I want to say. So have fun. And turns around and kind of like passes by the others and walks down the hallway.
Good luck. I expect for you to join us here soon.
Not gonna happen.
Dude.
It just kind of waves a
What the
hand.
bird?
I thought about it, but I don't think that's something Garrick would do.
Norton's gonna raise his hand. Hey, hi.
Garrick grabs onto the back of Norin's.
I have questions. I'm gonna
I don't
duck
care.
away from him.
I want to grab
Duck
his
away
cloak
from
and
Garrick.
actually pull him.
Make
I am
contested
ducking out of
strength
the way.
checks, please.
We got stuff to do. We can't talk to these people. Well, I rolled a natural 14 plus 1 is 15. So
He does manage to grab onto you and start pulling you.
Fine. Then we'll just go into this fucking blind. We won't ask
Turn
questions
anime.
about what kind of stuff is done to them.
well, we've seen what it's done to them.
Yeah, we don't know if it uses magic, what kind of magic it used.
Well, I at least
They
heard
did
about it.
specifically mention that it literally walked in and cut their heads off with its pincers, and that was that.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was gonna ask if they had seen anything like since that point.
Well,
Given
I at
the
least know
big
what it
years
is.
since that point.
So if we find a library or something, I can do some research on it.
Okay.
So they kind of got what they deserved.
Yeah.
Once they pass on, Elanvor will make sure that they get what they truly deserve.
What a trap!
Okay.
Alright, on the way out, I'm gonna knock this door open.
It's
Silent,
room.
silent protest.
Empty room full of dust.
This room.
And
He's just mad. He's just kicking doors open.
He's not even looking, he's just... Anything in
and
there?
for what it's worth, same in the last one.
Norin's pouting.
Run down here, pound this door open.
Yeah, same.
Ouch!
I moved you. Just gonna kick the door open into the hallway and just walk out.
This whole time, Bree's been trying to open the door.
Yeah.
It was stuck. I swear.
So we all make our way out back to the main room again.
Norton's disappointed that he didn't get to ask more pointless questions.
I really wish I still had my stone shape so I could seal that. But I don't. So I sulk away.
Good, you can join me in. You can join me in the sulk fest over here.
She's just following you guys.
So,
Who did?
Grace is following us.
Just following because
Oh.
she doesn't know where the hell she's going.
I thought you said she fell. I was gonna go pick her up.
No.
Alright, so what do we... I gotta go back to your parents' room and get my shield. But other than that, I
give
think
me
we're...
just a moment.
Are we
I thought your
good?
shield hurt.
No, it's the magical field is still up. You can go get Morin, but it's not going to work. It's just going to be a shield.
Was it just in that room, or do I feel it here?
What do you mean?
Like that, because when I brought Morin with me
Mm-hmm.
in the one room, it like I lost connection with her.
Yeah, that was in the main room, which you're about to walk back into.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
as the seven of you make your way into this room one at a time, you find yourselves looking down at an individual. Most of you don't recognize this person standing in the front hall. But Garrick, you do, and the rest of you actually, looking at him for a bit, catch similarities. This individual looks an awful lot, in fact, identical to Lord Whitcomb. You notice that the two bodies in this room have been moved, slid to a corner. And the figure looks up. I see. I was wondering where the intruders were.
Hi.
Welcome.
Is there like a railing?
Yes, there's like a railing.
Garrick actually like puts his hands on the railing like this.
Dude, just
He
walk
kinda
the
puts his
stairs.
paw on his hands and just kind of looks down. You know, if I didn't just meet his dead wife's ghost in the other
And
room, that probably would have fooled me. But
It's not for your benefit. I don't know who you are, and I don't care.
Oh, well, see, that's your mistake. You should have asked. You should have asked our names.
But you can't.
This has come
be
up
here.
before.
But
See,
you
that's the
can't
point.
be here anymore.
This has come up before, and no one ever asked our names before this. Fine, and I'll shoot and I'll just blast at him.
okay.
Gax has already jumped over the railing.
Yeah, Gax
I
bolted
want
the
you to
railing.
go ahead and roll an attack on that Eldritch Blast for me.
Would it be
I've
2
all
or
over
1?
too.
That's up to you.
It's both.
Nice.
Those will both hit. And as the two blasts smash into this individual's form, you see it grimace and then stand straight.
Yeah, that's about right.
Good. It's been much too long. And you see suddenly its form shimmer and shift as it grows in size, changing rapidly into a 10-foot tall, terrifying, deep crimson-skinned creature with sharp teeth, a pair of arms, and then another pair of limbs with a pair of large pincers on the end, muscular legs, cloven-hooved, wearing a set of golden armor covered in runes. The only thing not gold on its body, in fact, including the jewelry that it wears, are a pair of platinum anklets. You enter the home of the Golden Lord, and none of you will survive.
Oh, come on. At
And
least
we'll
like
cut it there
3
for
of
the
us are
evening.
going to.
No!
Hey
Suck it.
guys, I have 2 spells left. So
I had
dear.
such a good comeback for that.
Oh boy.
I'm glad I'm off next Monday.
just saying, 2 spells.
Mhm.
I have one spell slot left too. So.
Oh, you guys have spell slots. That's cute.
I have 2.
Yep.
I have hit points.
Did we level up? Maybe?
You did not
No.
level up, no.
I suspect even
have
if
to
we
actually win
level
this
up, it
first.
won't be until
You'd
after.
still need to have a sleep anyway.
Yeah.
Something curious, by the way, that you guys did notice when this individual was appearing as a human was around the lips. There appeared to be lipstick makeup, sort of a shimmering, pinkish lipstick.
So what you're saying is he's not just a demon; he's an anime demon.
Oh, was it the same color as the girl in the tavern?
No.
Damn it.
Could-
Thought I had
Wow,
something.
that would have been a really interesting thing to.
So
Thought I had
Well,
something.
well, technically, if it was, he would have known who I was.
It wouldn't be familiar to me considering I live here.
What wouldn't?
Whatever that was.
No. You recognized the human form before as Lord Whitcomb,
Oh.
who you've seen,
Yeah.
but
Totally seen him before, which is when I saw the ghost, I was like, okay, now I'm confused.
yeah.
Also, what I was gonna say earlier was with the robot chicken was the M Night Shyamalan plot twist.
What's the tweet?
What the twist? Yeah, there you go.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks for
boy.
watching. As you were watching.
What am I?
Adieu.
Please, come back! Bring friends! I have much to give!
Love it.
Awesome.
Oh, it's so much fun to play with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I was right
Well, I'm
though.
looking
I'm happy.
forward to
I
this.
called it.
So enthusiastic.
I have
nerd.
so many things I want to do.
Please, come back! Bring friends! I have much to give! Good luck.